So, what if you could build an app for, well, pretty much anything you do, just by describing it? Today, we're diving into a new tool from Google called Opal that promises to do exactly that. It's all about turning your ideas into actual working apps without having to write a single line of code. You know the feeling, right? You get this amazing flash of inspiration, an app that could save you hours or create something incredible. But then, reality hits, the coding barrier. It's like this giant wall that separates so many great ideas from ever actually happening. Well, what if that wall just disappeared? Okay, this is where things get really, really cool. Let's meet the tool that's making all this possible. It acts less like a piece of software and honestly more like a personal genie for your ideas. So what is Opal exactly? Well, think of it as that software genie. It's an AI workflow builder straight out of Google Labs, and its magic trick is brilliantly simple. You just describe what you want in plain English, and Opal builds the app for you. You make a wish, and it just gets to work. The whole promise of Opal really boils down to three incredible things. First, you build with the language you already speak every day. Second, you need absolutely zero coding skills. None. And third, it's completely free to use. I mean, this is basically the democratization of app building right here. All right, so that's the theory. But let's see this thing in action, right? We're going to watch Opal transform a simple, one-sentence idea into a fully functional product right before our eyes. Okay, this is the starting point. That's it. Look how simple that prompt is. It's not a bunch of technical jargon or weird commands. It's just a clear, simple goal. You're not telling it how to do the job. You're just telling it what you want at the end. And look at this. From that one little sentence, Opal instantly figured out all the logical steps. It just knew that to make a good blog post, you first have to do some research, then you need an outline, then you write the whole article, and finally, you create a banner image. It built the entire recipe all by itself. And here it is, the payoff. A complete, really well-structured blog post on a pretty complex topic with a custom-made image right at the top. But here's the craziest part. This whole thing, from that simple little prompt to this finished product, took less than a minute. So how in the world does this all work? It definitely feels like magic, but it's actually built on some pretty clever and understandable concepts. Let's pull back the curtain just a little bit. Everything in Opal is made of two basic things, nodes and workflows. The easiest way to think about it is like cooking. A node is like a single action or ingredient, research the topic or generate an image. The workflow is the recipe. It's the whole process that connects all those ingredients together in the right order to get you the final dish. And just because Opal automates this setup, it doesn't mean you lose control. It's actually the opposite. You can click into any of those little nodes and tweak the prompt to get it just right. You can literally change the whole flow just by dragging the connecting lines around. You can even swap out which AI models it uses, picking from Google's whole suite of models for text, images, video, even music. And then you can have the final product pop out neatly into a Google Doc, a sheet, or even slides. Now, this is where Opal goes from being just a cool personal tool to something much, much bigger. It's not just about what you can build for yourself, it's about what you can instantly create for everybody else. And we are not just talking about little text generators here. You can get seriously complex with this. You can chain together multiple powerful AI models to build really sophisticated tools, like a complete short video generator that does everything from writing the script to finding the clips. Let's just peek under the hood of an app like that for a second. It's using different specialized models for each job. Google's VEO to generate the video clips, AudioLM for a realistic voiceover, and Lyria 2 to compose a custom soundtrack. It even handles the boring stuff, like generating titles and keywords. It's like having a whole production team of AIs working together. So you've built this amazing, complex video creation machine. How many steps, how much server setup does it take to get it out there for anyone in the world to use? Just one click. That single click instantly generates a public web link. Anyone you send it to can now use the app you just built. You don't have to think about servers or hosting or any of that deployment nightmare. You've literally gone from a simple idea to a shareable public product in minutes. That's an absolute game changer. So let's zoom out. What does all of this really mean? When tools like Opal become common, what does that actually unlock for all of us? The biggest takeaway is this. Opal completely demolishes the barrier between having an idea and creating a solution. It turns anyone with a clear thought into a builder. In this new world, the most valuable thing you have isn't your ability to code, it's the quality and the clarity of your idea. And that really brings us to the final and most important question. With a tool this powerful and this easy to use, literally at your fingertips, what are you going to build?